But Allison Williams, she was really good in the movie as well. Thought she was a good guy until she wasn't. Stephen Root was in that movie. He's really awesome in that movie as well. Betty Gabriel, oh my god, she was so creepy. In that she was the. You just got to go out and see the movie. It's great, really good, really really good. Another movie that came out that's part of the nominees is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I just went and saw it. A lot of people want to talk shit on Star Wars: The Last Jedi because it pretty much, in a very movie-like way, just stomps all over The Force Awakens. Just makes The Force Awakens look like a movie that should have never happened. It stomps on the dick of Force Awakens so hard. Like, one of the things that you're looking forward to in this movie is Rey's backstory. Rey, the female actress in the movie, or Rey is the female lead. Like, she's the reason why it's not the Last Jedi. You know, she's gonna be part of one of the most beautiful parts of the movie is when Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker looks and says, "Oh, you're wrong, because I'm not the Last Jedi." Because he teleports himself halfway across the universe, because he is a Jedi badass. He just teleports himself, or a likeness of himself, to like I said, halfway across the universe. He projects himself halfway across the universe. So Kylo Ren's just beating the shit out of a projection of Luke Skywalker in the movie. And at the end he goes something like he knows he's going to die or some shit like that. Because if you project yourself halfway across the universe, you're going to die. That's a thing. You're going to die. Yeah, it's not even like you're going to... You did something you weren't supposed to... You're dead now, sir. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you're Luke Skywalker or not. And in a movie where it's like this guy, who the fuck is, fuck. Sorry, I don't want to fucking take so long. But anyway, I can't, man, who the fuck? Dun, 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 dun. Man, it's not gonna tell me right off bat unless I dig deeper. Okay, well, it also stars Benicio del Toro. He's awesome in the movie, but Oscar Isaac, Poe Dameron, you don't know Poe. Ray got to meet Poe for the first time because she did not know Poe. One of the things that people are talking about too about the movie is that Carrie Fisher, it's supposed to be her last movie. He made it very hard for the next person. He just was like, I'm not going to kill off Carrie Fisher. So Carrie Fisher still very much alive going into the next movie. And he left it back up to J.J. Abrams, who did Force Awakens, who gets to do the next 3 episodes. I believe. I don't really know how that goes. But he gets to do 3 movies. I believe it's the next 3 episodes of Star Wars. So he left it to J.J. Abrams to kill off Carrie Fisher.
Damn.
So, yeah. So, that was a big part of the movie. Adam Driver did really good. This was the episode where you didn't scar up the face, so he doesn't have to wear his shield, so you get to see way more of Adam Driver than you ever got to see of Darth Vader, which was kind of funny They did a lot of good stuff. I can't even put into words how much I liked the movie. Now, did he play dirty? He being to be announced, because I can't fucking remember who the hell the director was. Ryan Johnson. Thank you, myself, for remembering. So yeah, Ryan Johnson made it very, very hard for the next director to kill off Princess Leia. Great movie though, man. Just so much good stuff. Can't say. I mean, I saw it in IMAX 3D, and that it was great. But I cannot wait to see Infinity War in IMAX 3D, because that, and then the new Jurassic Park in IMAX 3D is going to be fantabulous. This is my first IMAX 3D experience, and I never want to go to the movies and see another movie this
normal again.
Ever again. And I heard that's kind of the way you want to see Dunkirk, was because everything that was filmed was in IMAX, was through the IMAX lens. So that's one of the things that made Dunkirk one of the biggest and best movies. Because when you go and see a movie in the IMAX 3D experience, dude, I'm telling you, it's going to change your whole world. The IMAX 3D experience was awesome. But just can't say enough about that IMAX experience, dude. It's like watching it, like being in it, dude. It's being a part of the movie, man. It's awesome. And I want to go to LA and go and see one of those really, like when somebody farts, you smell the fart kind of thing. like I hear like there's this thing in LA where you just get to be part of the movie, like everything about it. You get to be part of it. So that kind of seems like a cool way to go see a movie as well. My only criticism about this IMAX theater that I went and saw, the Star Wars The Last Jedi in, is that the seating wasn't as comfortable as it should be. So, if you're listening, Regal Cinemas, do something about that. Yeah, I do like that there's a lot of room, but I didn't like that there wasn't, like, you couldn't kick up your seat and like really get comfortable like you can when you go and see another movie in the very same theater. So do something about it, Regal, is what I'm saying. Alright? Do something about it. And also that first look, I love going to the movie about an hour or about a half hour early and going to see first look, but too many damn commercials. But that's just me being picky. If I'm going to go and drop $20 a person to go see an IMAX 3D movie, just make that first look also a little bit more special. If I can say that. Alright, but anyway, Star Wars The Last Jedi. My only last thing that I want to say about it is that the haters are going to hate, but that was a really good movie. But I have seen a lot of things also. The science in Star Wars The Force Awakens, the science part about it, take that shit with a grain of salt, because they're in space. How are they getting bombs dropped like that in space? You know? And then the Force saves Princess Leia. You had a golden opportunity to kill Princess Leia off. Now, obviously, you didn't know that Carrie Fisher was going to pass away. Maybe you planned on her being in the rest of the saga. In which case, now that sucks too. And, you know, you're just doing your job, Ryan Johnson. Maybe you didn't know, you know? Maybe you had everything you needed for The Force Awakens, or for The Last Jedi, you know? But you did shit. I'm talking to Ryan Johnson here. You did shit on J.J. Abrams quite a bit in that movie, which I respect, sir. But you did shoot a lot of fucking blank arrows. Like what I was saying, like with the Rey part, you know, that was the biggest secret left unto this movie. Is like, who is Rey? She's a Jedi, but who the fuck is Rey? How is she part of it? How obviously under the blinds that you got to be a Skywalker or something like that to be a Jedi. You can't just be anybody and be a Jedi. But then you gotta think is like if Yoda's a Jedi, any goddamn motherfucker could be a Jedi, right? So there's that. You know, you gotta think about that. And then there's nothing that you can't see very much of the family resemblance between Samuel L. Jackson's Jedi and Luke Skywalker's Jedi. Because one has bigger feet. That's what I meant by that. Because Black Lives Matter. No. Yeah. So there you go. So there's a few criticisms. The science in that shit is so unbelievable. It's believable, I guess. Because you can't kill it one of the biggest parts of the movie is in the beginning where they're dropping bombs on this place, on this ship, right? They're basically murking this super ship, right? Which is awesome. It's cool. Very much a shout out to, George Lucas. Like, he didn't shit on anything George Lucas. He even brought these things called, what are they called? Pogs or some shit like that. And I can't remember what the fuck they're called. But a lot of people were talking shit about it, but they're just as more like the Ewoks, like the Ewoks in the first movie. It's like they're cute and cuddly, and they're selling on the shelves now. Right. Like Ryan Johnson's got his whatever the fuck they are, dick hanging out. He's making that whatever those things are called money now, and there's that. So I just love Star Wars, man. As you can tell, I got some deep cuts with Star Wars. I talk all day Star Wars. So for me, that's one of the movies of the year. Now, what else came out this year? So we got Get Out, Dunkirk, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Wonder Woman. You haven't seen any of these movies.
No.
So, but have you seen Wonder Woman?
No.
God damn. Wonder Woman was a great movie. Probably the best movie so far that DC has put out, and that even includes Justice League, which for me, Justice League was a good movie. It could have been better. I love that Joss Whedon came and put his mushroom stamp on it. So there's that. Some of the best parts of that movie were all because of Joss Whedon. So I say give Joss Whedon a DC movie and see what that happens. But then Joss Whedon's got one of the highest grossing movies in the Marvel universe, and then would have, because everybody knows how good Joss Whedon is, Buffy the Vampire fame, Joss Whedon. Firefly fame, Joss Whedon. If you haven't seen those two shows, Angel fame, Joss Whedon. If you haven't seen those three shows, what the fuck are you doing with your life? So yeah, Joss Whedon's a certified G. Yes. So give that dude a DC movie. Wonder Woman, though, is what we're supposed to be talking about. Like I said, one of the best DC movies to come out. It beat them all, I think, in the box office. So there's that. Wonder Woman is awesome. That's the one time that they beat Marvel to the punch, and I can even go back and piggyback off the Joss Whedon thing. Marvel got him first, and then they went and tried to get him to save Justice League. Didn't quite work, but for what it's worth, I think Justice League was a decent movie. But we're not talking about Justice League, because Justice League is not on the list of movies that made the cut for 2017. But I would be remiss